Here are my top 8 books that I would recommend to anyone who's trying to prepare for marriage and you want to get married right. I would recommend 7 books for you. Another one I will put in the comment section because that one is just a general self development book. But let me grab them so I can show you what they look like. So you're trying to get married, right? As a woman, I would advise you read this book. It's Chahil, and it's a good one in your preparation stage. So I think I'll finish all the ones for the women first. So it's a good transition from singlehood to married. It doesn't have much. It doesn't have as much information as another one that I'm going to show you. But it's a good start. If you're not good at reading big books, this is a good one to start with. And then the second one would be this one. So, Disciplines of a Godly Woman. This one is an all timer. If you were to read just one book as a woman before getting married, this would be it. I would advise as a godly woman, you're trying to have like the guidelines as to what to do, what's accepted biblically, what's like the biblical standard of what's expected married, and then they have. So that one was written by Barbara Hughes, and this was written by Kent Hughes, so the husband and wife, and this one is Disciplines of a Godly Man. Disciplines of a Godly Man. Okay, so you want to get it right as a man, get this one. Okay. And then if for my lover girls and lover boys out there, you're still trying to figure out like who's the person, you're like hopping from one relationship to the other, you're just in the whole mix, right? This three. This three would be for you. It's written by the same author. This one is okay, I'll start with this one. So if I were you, this is the way I would read it. First, I would start with this one. It's love yourself and love is a feeling to be learned. See that? By Walter Trobish. And then I'll read I Love the Girl. I Love the Girl. And then I would round up with this one, I Married You. So I would follow I'll follow that pattern. So from the first one of learning how to love and then moving to I Love the Girl and then I Married You. And then this one is for my people that have gone through lots and lots of breakups. This one is for you. So this would help you refresh your heart before you go back into a relationship or marriage. This is a good one. Heal Before You Deal by Kingsley Okonkwo. And I think Chahil was written by Mildred Okonkwo, so Pastor Kingsley's wife. And then my all-time favorite, I will recommend this for every single person that knows beyond a reasonable doubt that they want to get it right in marriage. If you know that you want to be prepared, you know you want to find the right spouse, you know you don't want to guess, right? This book, it's a true gem, and it's my I always think about it, like I want every single person that I get to talk to that is not married yet. I would desire and want them to read this book. From my siblings to counselees, whoever. If I meet you today and you say, "Oh, you're trying to figure out marriage," I will recommend this book for you. And it's one that it's written by my mentor and my spiritual father. It's such a good book because it encapsulates everything you need to know as a single person before you get into marriage. You don't want to miss it. Trust me, marriage is too serious of a deal to guess your way into it, right? So before all, it takes a lot. So imagine marriage like a pot of soup, right? You're trying to make a pot of soup. a lot of, if you add just dried fish as your base, it would taste just like the dried fish base. Do you get? But imagine in that soup of egusi, you put dried fish, you put stockfish, you put beef, you put goat meat, you put roasted chicken, right? The stock of the meat water, like the meat water will be very nice, like it will be dancing in between all the animals. So by the time you make the soup, nobody will reject that soup. That's this book. It covers everything. It would even prevent you, if you're trying to go into relationships and all of that, it will prevent you from having heartbreaks, right? Because it covers from knowing you as a person down to the day you say I do, because you know what to expect in dating phase, what to expect, what to look out for in the person you're trying to get married to. And that book is Wedlock. Isn't this just the is I think it's just the perfect like the look, the book cover and the name. Yep. See? Wedlock. And I would just say read it, to be sincere, because on the front cover, he said it's the practical things to put in place before you walk the aisle. And I truly believe that it is, because just in the first few chapters, you're already learning about maturity and how important maturity is in marriage, and how people undervalue much how important it is for people to be mature before they set on that journey. Do you get? I would share a quick story. It's so my husband and I, while we were still dating prior to getting married, we found that because we dated before and then we broke up and then we got back together, like, and got married. Prior to getting married, we realized that there were a lot of things that we were having continuous disagreement over, like the same let's say we're talking about, like, oh, home chores now, right? Is do you believe in gender roles and all of that, and a woman has to do the cooking and the cleaning and all of that, and the man just provides? So those kind of conversations, right? But we just kept misunderstanding each other, in the sense that he might not be saying, like, right now we're in marriage, and I realized that, oh my God, I really, I was really thinking of him as like this man that would just not do anything, just be watching TV. And like how, like, those olden days fathers used to do now. They'll be in TV, in the parlor watching TV, and you are, yeah, sweating with the kids all around you. You are cooking, you are doing this, doing that. And it's so interesting that what he was trying to say is that it's good that the man knows that he's the provider, so that he works hard. Do you understand? And the woman understands that because she has the that special part of nurturing, right? It means that it comes easier for a woman to think about, okay, what would we eat? Oh, it doesn't mean he won't help. It doesn't mean like a responsible man won't ensure that his household is like put together and all of that, like clean up and stuff like that. No, but it just means that for a woman, most of those things come easier. Do you understand? So it's just knowing, like, who does what, like who is in charge of what. Do you get? You guys, it doesn't mean you won't help each other. It doesn't mean the woman won't work and all of that. But you know who is assigned to what. It just keeps the house in order. Do you understand? So that right there, while we were there arguing when we are dating, imagine if we read a book like this. Oh my God, what? We would have just understood that, okay. And I understand that maturity comes with time and experience, but I feel there's an advantage books have, is that they help cut that time, where if we were arguing about that same thing for, let's say, a year, it will reduce. We might just have the argument, then maybe we encounter this book and then we're like, oh, maybe I see it differently now. Do you understand? So these are the books I would recommend to anybody, including your Bible. Read your Bible, please. Don't forget, clock it, right? We're all reading our Bibles, I hope so. But there's another book I'm going to suggest in the comment section, down in the description. So just look out for it. And I believe, I know beyond all reasonable doubt, if you read these books, there's no way you won't have enough knowledge to go into any relationship or marriage with your eyes wide open. But yeah, thank you for watching, and to all the new subscribers, thank you for following me. Thank you for joining the community. I love it. I love having you all here. I put out posts around self-development, preparation for marriage, what to expect in marriage, and just general growth. Because my belief is that healthy people go and create healthy relationships, and those healthy relationships produce beautiful, healthy children that go into the society and makes the society a healthy society, almost like a society that has less crime, less selfishness, less issues, less greed, right? So I just believe that if families at the core center of where the society is made. Do you get? So if we get it right in families, we'll get it right in the society. If individuals get it right, then they'll get it right in their marriage. Right? So I love having you all here. I would wait in the comment section. Let me see which of the books you've read personally, because I have not read like all the marriage books in the world, right? So let's know which ones have helped you, which ones you really benefited and took things out of. And you can also put like some bullet points of like some things that you picked out of those books, and let me know which book you'll be picking up. Okay, I'll see you in the comment section. Bye.